Yo, what's up? This your boy Fats, and I'm coming at you with another story time about prison. When you go to prison, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, they move you to 2 or 3 different facilities before you get to a facility that, you're going to actually stay and do your time at. So when I get to this one facility, I come in, as usual, you know, orientation and all that stuff. They give you all your clothes. They give you, what I'm saying, the stuff that you bring in from the next penitentiary, like all your stuff in your boxes. So they push you in this cart, you go to your dorm area, wherever your dorm's at. So when I get to my dorm, they tell me what room, I'm in. So I wheel my cart, to the door, you know, just looking, peeping out the environment, I'm on the bottom run, so it's easy, I ain't got to carry nothing upstairs. I can just push it to the door, and take all my stuff out. So when I get to the door, they pop the door, boom, boom. I open the door, I go in there. When I open the door, I see this big ass nigga, I'm like, damn, this nigga big, I mean, he was a little taller than me, probably about that height, bit buff, a little bit, So when I get in there, he's like, hey, man, he's a Jamaican. So I'm like, all right, I don't really know. I just know about the streets, when it comes to Jamaicans. I don't really know, how they talk and how they, carry themselves. I just know that they're Jamaicans. So when I come in the room, boom, I start putting my stuff up, He started laying down rules. You can't touch my TV. You can't touch my radio. You can't touch the hot pot. You can't eat my food. I said, damn, what? I can't use the bathroom either? You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, you can use the bathroom, but you can't, use my soap, because I don't know where your hands been, on my soap. So I'm like, damn, man, this nigga, is really tripping. And from the gate, I say, hey, man, I don't really play all them games, like that. So, I stood my grounds, he's kind of stand up, So I looked at him, he looked at me. I was like, hey, man, shit, I don't want to be in this predicament. Same way you don't want to be in this predicament. So for us to be sitting up here, tripping about all this sort of shit, I just got in this room. So he's like, kind of bucking shit. So, I stood my grounds, as usual, not knowing, what's about to happen. But then, like I said, I ain't backing down, from nobody. So I come out the room, I just push past him, come out the room. When I come out the room, first thing I do, is walk around a little pod right there, get my senses back together because, man, this nigga's tripping and shit, for real, I have to go back up here and maybe have to deal with this nigga. So I'm going out there maybe seeing if I can come run into somebody that I know, to see if we can handle some business or whatever, just in case of something pop off with this nigga. So I'm walking around, I don't see nobody, so I'm like, okay, yeah. So I just look around, look at the billboard, see what you can do and all that stuff, just going back. So I was like, shit. So then, boom, they was like, we got to lock down. So I was like, all right, man, I said, it's about to go down up in this motherfucker this time, So when I get up in there, boom, I come in there, come in the room, boom, look at the nigga, He look at me, he don't say nothing. I get up on top of my bed, boom, lay down, keeping my guard, just in case this nigga, want to jump up and do some kind of crazy, I could swing on him or something. So we didn't really talk or nothing like that. So mail call come, they come by, they just walk by his door, I knew they was gonna walk by mine because I just got there, So me and him, he realized he didn't get no mail. So now, he's on point. He's walking, back and forth on the cell. And I'm looking like, shit, what's this nigga about to do? He's like, fuck, she didn't write me, She didn't do this. She said she was gonna do this. She said she was gonna do that. So I'm like, damn, man, this nigga up here tripping, you know what I'm saying, about his girl not riding him. Shit, I ain't got nobody, you know what I'm saying, to ride me. So shit, why he tripping? So he tripping and shit, you know, going out there doing all this and doing all that. So I'm like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just listening to him, you know what I'm saying? You know, he got his TV, you know what I'm saying, on the table right there to where I can't see it. You know, I just can't hear it because they got the earplugs in it, in the TV. But I can look at it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at his TV, you know. When he get up, you know what I'm saying, he see me looking at it, you know, whatever. But he didn't say nothing, so I'm like, shit, that's cool, you know. I'll watch the TV, you know. So child time come, you know what I'm saying? Boom. We go to child. It's dinner time. Boom, I go to child. I see one of my partners, you know what I'm saying, Ricky. So I'm like, hey man, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? You know, I talk to him, you know what I'm saying? We sit down, you know, eat at this place, you know what I'm saying? We ain't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, sitting at the tables and who claimed this table. Everybody got their tables and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, but you ain't really got to trip about it. So I'm sitting there talking to Ricky, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? So we kicking the shit, you know what I'm saying? So then I tell him, I'm like, hey man, I'm in the cell with this Jamaican nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's a funny style ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, oh man, no shit, you know what I'm saying? He's like, shit, my room is open. Put a Form 9 in and see if you can, you know what I'm saying, move to my room. So he told me when we went to the box, you know what I'm saying, when we came out to eat, he showed me where the Form 9 box was, you know what I'm saying, the request box. So I filled it out, you know what I'm saying, he showed me how to fill it out, you know what I'm saying, real quick. So when when I get back to the dorm, I put it in, you know what I'm saying, the box. So then I go back up to the room, you know what I'm saying, I walk down to it, you know. So when I come in the room, you know, he don't say nothing. You know, he's in there. I guess he didn't go to child, so he making him something to eat. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, I let him eat. You know what I'm saying? While I'm watching the TV. You know what I'm saying? Because I get back up on the bunk. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a chair down there, but you can sit in the chair. You know, it's only got like one single chair. You can sit there. Boom. Talk to somebody or whatever. But shit, I ain't trying to talk to him. I'm really trying to get up out of his room. So. Next day, you know what I'm saying, I go to breakfast, boom, go to lunch, go to dinner, you know what I'm saying, nigga still, you know what I'm saying, ain't saying nothing to me, I ain't saying nothing to him either, you know what I'm saying, I guess, you know what I'm saying, he thinking that since I got up in there, you know what I'm saying, the first thing he want to do is lay a law down on me and stuff like that, and tell me what I can do and what I can't do, you know what I'm saying, so I'm like, shit, fuck this nigga, man, you know. So then we like I said, you know what I'm saying, I got the Form 9 in and stuff like that, and I'm waiting on, you know what I'm saying, a reply back from it. So the next day, you know what I'm saying, they give you a job fast, you know what I'm saying, when you're in the penitentiary, you know. So the next day, you know what I'm saying, I think I was there probably 2 days, you know. Boom, the next day, they tell me I have to work in the kitchen. So now I got to work in the kitchen. They tell me I go in at 4:30 in the morning, but they wake you up at 3. So I'm like, all right, man, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it. I think at this time when you first get there, they give you 45 cents a day. You know what I'm saying? They call lay-in pay. And then once you get a job, they give you 75 cents a day. And then the next thing they do, they give you $1.05, you know what I'm saying, which would be $29.40 a month, you know. So they give you $29.40, $15, and $9. So they tell me I have to go to work. So I'm like, all right, man. So they send me, you know what I'm saying, to the laundry. At the laundry, this is where you get all your white uniforms, you know what I'm saying, when you work in the kitchen. They give them to you so that you can work in the kitchen. They give you 5 sets. So I get the 5 sets. The motherfuckers dingy, you know what I'm saying, from everybody wearing them. The bottoms, you know what I'm saying, the bottoms are dirty, you know what I'm saying, from people dragging their feet. You know what I'm saying, in the kitchen, in the tray room, or the pot and pan area, or wherever you work, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna drag your feet like that, you know what I'm saying, so they get dirty. So I get all the clothes, I go back, you know what I'm saying, to my room, put them in my locker and stuff like that. So this is the first time that he said something to me. He's like, oh, you work in the kitchen now? I was like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, I work in the kitchen. He was like, shit, you think, you know what I'm saying, when you in there, you can start bringing me some food and stuff back. And first thing I said from the gate, depending on, you know what I'm saying, how you act, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I ain't gonna sit up here, you know what I'm saying, and tolerate, you know what I'm saying, any disrespect that you're trying to pull or anything like that. But yeah, I'll look out for you, you know what I'm saying, if the opportunity come in the kitchen to where I can grab something and bring it back for you. So he's like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, he be cooking food and stuff like that. So this is the first time he offered me something to eat. He's like, hey, man, you want something to eat? I'm like, shit, nah, I'm all right, man, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you sure, man, you know what I'm saying? He said, I ain't on no flaky shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you all right. So I'm like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? So I get the little bowl, boom. I sit down now. I sit down, you know what I'm saying, at the chair right there. I'm talking to him, you know what I'm saying, looking at this big ass nigga, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, shit, man, you know what I'm saying, what you in here for, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, when I first got in there, you know what I'm saying, we got off at the wrong foot. You know what I'm saying? He started talking about, you know what I'm saying, what I could do and what I couldn't do. We ain't never talk about our cases or anything like that. So we got just talking about cases and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and all that. So I was telling him about my case, you know, the aggravated assault case that I had at that time, you know what I'm saying. So then while we talking, you know, he's like, dang, man, you know, your parents did you like that, you know, because I was telling him how my dad, you know what I'm saying, requested that I go to the penitentiary versus, you know what I'm saying, me getting probation. So then after that, uh, I come back out the room, you know what I'm saying, you know, because like I said, the day room is open. I come back out the room, you know, and I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying, I see my boy, you know what I'm saying, he's like, hey, man, you know, hopefully the unit team, you know what I'm saying, will holler at us, you know what I'm saying, and let me know, you know what I'm saying, if you're going to be changing rooms. But I'm thinking to myself, damn, man, you know what I'm saying, this nigga just started talking to me, so things might be a little different, you know, but I was like, shit, I ain't going to even chance, and I'm going ahead and put my little thing in. So then, after that, you know, I think this was like probably Monday. So this is like probably Wednesday or Thursday. I come back out the room this day, you know what I'm saying, and the unit team, you know what I'm saying, is walking in the pod, I guess going to his room in the back. So he's like, you know, hey, Mr. Craig, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, I heard you want to transfer your room, you know what I'm saying, to such and such room. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that. He was like, all right, you can do it tomorrow, and which was Friday. So I was like, all right, bet. So then Friday come, you know what I'm saying, the drop sheet hit, you know what I'm saying, Thursday night. Friday come, you know what I'm saying, it's time to move. So he see the drop sheet, you know what I'm saying, and then when he come out, when he see that I'm moving and stuff, he's like, oh man, he's like, you think, you know what I'm saying, you still can hook me up with the food and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, man, we can see what's up, you know. So I get my stuff and I move to Ricky's room. And when I get to Ricky's room, you know what I'm saying, that same night, you know, I got to go to work, you know. So I start on Friday. So when they wake me up at 3:30 in the morning, boom, I get up, you know what I'm saying, you know, brush my teeth, you know, wash my face, you know, put them on raggedy ass white clothes, you know, sit there, drink some coffee, you know, sit there, you know what I'm saying, put a cigarette in there, you know, before I get up out there. So boom, they open the door, everybody's door open, click, 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 click. Boom, everybody come out that working, you know what I'm saying? So when I go to work, you know what I'm saying, the first thing that they put me at was the pot and pan area. Now in the pot and pan area, you know what I'm saying, you got to go from the pick out they pots and pans, you know what I'm saying, from the line, take them all the way back, wash them, you know what I'm saying, and do all that. So while I'm doing that, you know, that give me time, you know what I'm saying, to see people, because I can sit there, post up, you know what I'm saying, wait on 4 or 5 pans. The best thing to do is be on top of it, because if you don't, at the end of the shift, if you have all them pots and pans, you got to remember, you got to wash all them motherfuckers. So while I'm going back and forth, you know, I'm just looking to see, who all, what I'm saying, in the facility, you know, who all coming, because some people go to child, some people don't, what I'm saying? Some people that you might know just sit in their room and don't even come out their room or even go to the yard or whatever. So it's best, what I'm saying, to sit out there and look at, what I'm saying, the people that come to child, because that's where you see everybody at, what I'm saying, when they come through that line, what I'm saying, to get their food, you get to see, what I'm saying, all your friends and stuff like that. So I'm working there. I'm probably there about 2 weeks in there, what I'm saying? I'm working, I'm on a routine now, getting up every day, 3:30, boom, they open the doors at 4:30, we go do our thing, boom, bringing food back and all this. So they needed us to take the food to segregation and then the A&D, what I'm saying, for the newcomers, what I'm saying, the sack lunches. So me and Martin, we went over there, we was going, what I'm saying, pushing the car, we talking, he's blowing my head up, telling me, what I'm saying, that maybe I can become a cook or something if I be on some type of good behavior doing the pots and pans. I ain't trying to hear that shit, you know what I'm saying? Really, I ain't trying to be in the penitentiary, so therefore, what I'm saying, whatever he's talking about, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. So we get to A&D. When we get to A&D, I see my boy Kent. And when I see Kent, I'm like, hey, man, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? He's like, what's up, Fats? You know what I'm saying? He said, what's going on? He said, I see they got you here, too. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, they got you here, too. They got both of us here, So we just kicking the shit, you know what I'm saying? Making up, or whatever. He tell me what dorm he's in. Me and him's in the same dorm. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm in that dorm, too. You know what I'm saying? I said, shit, we gonna talk, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, we leave out. When I leave out, I'm telling Martin, you know what I'm saying, hey, man, you know what I'm saying, that nigga right there, you know what I'm saying, that white boy right there got a little money, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, for real, you know what I'm saying? Everybody thinking, you know what I'm saying, first time you tell somebody they got some money, oh, man, you know what I'm saying, it's on now, I'm going to try to get at him. So I go back to work, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, we get off about 12:30, you know what I'm saying? So when I get out, I go straight to my dorm, you know what I'm saying, with my little food, I'm gonna go on here and take, you know what I'm saying, Jamaica, you know what I'm saying, something, you know what I'm saying, some hamburger or something that I got up in there, you know what I'm saying, he gonna cook it tonight, So when I get back to the dorm, you know what I'm saying, I hurry up, boom, take it to boom. He give me a few more, you know what I'm saying, cigarettes. So I go back to my room, you know what I'm saying, me and Ricky, you know what I'm saying, put him in the air, you know what I'm saying, we shooting the shit, and I'm telling him about Kent that just came in there, you know what I'm saying. But when I get to the room, Jamaica's room, I see that he ain't got no bed, When I get to the room, you know what I'm saying, I'm telling Ricky, you know what I'm saying, damn, man, you know what I'm saying, shit, Jamaica ain't got no cell, you know what I'm saying, you think, you know what I'm saying, they probably put Ken up in there, you know what I'm saying, and how he gonna act, I'm thinking to myself and kind of laughing because, shit, I want to see how this go down. And that's exactly what they did. As soon as Ken come in, you know what I'm saying, with his cart, you know what I'm saying, everybody take all their stuff out the cart, go to their rooms, you know what I'm saying. I'm looking out the little room, looking to see him. He walked by, you know what I'm saying. When he walked by, I opened the door, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, what's up, kid? You know what I'm saying? I see you back over here. So he's like, yeah. So he tell me what room he going to. I shake my head, you know what I'm saying. He's like, what's up, man? Why you do that? You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, man, nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, we get in the room. I don't know what they said, because like I said, I ain't follow him to the room or anything like that. But I know that he probably said some more crazy shit to him, you know what I'm saying, because that's how he came off at me. So me and Ricky, you know what I'm saying, we up in there, you know what I'm saying, chilling, talking. So after all our stuff is gone, boom, we come out the room, you know, thinking about what we gonna do. So child time come. So when child time come, we all go to the child hall. When I get to the child hall, you know what I'm saying, I'm seeing, because I leave out, you know what I'm saying, kind of last, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, we was doing our thing, and when they called child, we wanted to finish before we left out. So boom, when I get to the child hall, I see Jamaica and I see Kent, you know what I'm saying, they walking side by side going in there. So I'm like, dang, this is kind of funny, you know what I'm saying? So they sit down, they eat, they do their thing, you know what I'm saying? They get up, they both leave. So I'm still, like I said, you got to observe, you know what I'm saying, while you're in the penitentiary. Everybody that come in there new, you got to try to peep them out. So when they leave out, you know what I'm saying, I said, I'm going to go ahead and follow them, you know what I'm saying, not to be on some old crazy shit, but I said, I'm going to go ahead and follow them and see what they do, you know what I'm saying. So boom, I get up, you know what I'm saying, me and Ricky, you know what I'm saying, because he know too, you know what I'm saying, something ain't right. Because, you know what I'm saying, like I said, you know, when I first got in there, the way that he came off at me, you know what I'm saying, was kind of fucked up. So I just say we following them and shit, you know what I'm saying. Boom, they get back to the dorm, boom, they go in the room, you know, everything, you know. So I'm like, dang, that's kind of funny. So we doing our thing, you know what I'm saying, next couple of days, you know what I'm saying. I'm seeing them hanging out, I'm seeing them do this. So one time, you know what I'm saying, I was in the day room, it's like the weekend now, you know, he been there, you know what I'm saying, a few days now. So it's like the weekend now, so I come in, I see him in the day room. I come, boom, sit down next to him. I'm like, man, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? How things going? You know what I'm saying? Since you been here. He was like, everything's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't getting into no problems. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, messing with me. I said, Jamaican didn't flip out on you when you was in the room? He's like, nah, man, he ain't do nothing. What he did was he gave me the bottom bunk, you know what I'm saying, as a nice guy, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, nice guy. He gave you the bottom bunk. Now, first thing when he did that, I'm saying to myself that he got something up his sleeve, you know what I'm saying? He either know Kent got some money, or you know what I'm saying, or he trying to do something, you know. So I was like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you got to be careful, you know what I'm saying, of how you move in here. You know, I was running everything down to him about, you know what I'm saying, how, you know, he got to be safe and how he going to survive in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Which I didn't know too much, but I knew enough, you know what I'm saying, to stay my ass out of trouble. So then, boom, I get up, I leave. You know what I'm saying? When I come back to my cell, I tell Ricky, I was like, man, gave that man the bottom bunk, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I heard, you know what I'm saying, a few things about him, you know, such that he was doing this and he was doing that. But shit, you know, I ain't never seen him do nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know. So I'm like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, they work fast in the penitentiary. Boom. They told him he had to work in the kitchen too. Ken had to work in the kitchen. So he come in the same shift as me, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So we working, you know, getting up every morning. Like I said, you know, get up, brush my teeth, you know what I'm saying? Wash my face, make my coffee, put on them old dirty ass motherfucking white ass clothes, walk out there, you know, hit the pot and pan area. I mean, it's just everything's on the routine. When you get on in the penitentiary, everything's on the routine. Your day, you know what I'm saying, consists of the same thing every day. So I'm doing my thing in the kitchen. We both doing our thing. I think they got him working on the line, you know what I'm saying, me in the back. So when I go up front, you know what I'm saying, I see him and talk to him and stuff like that. If something's about to pop off, you know, just basically, you know what I'm saying, to let them know that, hey, if I need something from off the line, you know what I'm saying, put it in the pot and pan thing, you know what I'm saying, then put a pot and pan thing on top of it, and I'll go ahead, you know, and run it on back to the thing. When I get back to the area, you know, I'll wrap it up, you know what I'm saying, in a saran wrap or however I do it, put it up under one of my pots and do my thing. So, boom, when after he does what he does with me, you know what I'm saying, I mean, it just depends on the day, you know what I'm saying, how we do it, you know what I'm saying, I'm just letting y'all know how we rotate, how we do things. So, he probably been there probably about a week, you know, and one day, you know, in the morning time, you know what I'm saying, like I said, the guard wakes us up about 3:30, the doors open up at 4:30. So one day, you know what I'm saying, boom, everybody come out, you know what I'm saying, but he didn't come out, you know. So I'm like, dang, man, you know what I'm saying, what's up with him, you know. So when he didn't come out, you know what I'm saying, I was going to go back to the room, you know what I'm saying, and see what's up with him, but I was like, nah, I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying, petty like that. So when I go back to the kitchen, you know, do my thing, you know, set my area up, you know what I'm saying, ask the people, you know what I'm saying, 'cause like I said, it's breakfast time, they might got some sausage or something like that you can take back to the thing, you know what I'm saying, put it in your soup or your burrito or however you know what I'm saying, you want to eat it. So when I get, we eating, Soon as we start, you know what I'm saying, like they make our trays, you know what I'm saying, right before everybody eats. So we go through the line, everybody get their trays and stuff, you know what I'm saying. So we about to go eat. So soon as, you know, we sit down, it's like a couple minutes later, I probably got a couple bites in there. The alarm go off. So when the alarm go off, you know what I'm saying, the guard tell us, you know what I'm saying, hey, y'all all got to stay here, you know what I'm saying, you can't move until after everything is secure. So I was like, so everybody was like, all right. So everybody sit there, we finish our food, you know what I'm saying, we wait until everything, you know what I'm saying, get secure. 10 minutes go by, 25 minutes go by, you know what I'm saying, 30 minutes go by. We all sitting, you know what I'm saying, in the area. You know what I'm saying? They ain't serving no child, they ain't doing nothing. It's like ain't no movement. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's like, the guards like, everybody from D dorm, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to hurry up and go back, you know what I'm saying, to your cell. So basically they laying off all the cells, you know what I'm saying, cell blocks, you know what I'm saying. Everybody live in A, B, C, and D. I lived in D, so you know what I'm saying, I went back to D. When I on the way back, you know what I'm saying, to the cell, like I said, they about to lock us down, but I don't know it yet, you know. So when I get back to the cell, you know what I'm saying, boom, it's a bunch of black suits in there, lieutenants, captains, you know what I'm saying, majors, you know what I'm saying. The warden wasn't in there, you know, or the deputy warden wasn't in there, but it was like the major in there. So they all huddled up, you know what I'm saying, talking and stuff like that. So I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody thinking, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? We don't really know. So then, boom, everybody go back up in our cell, and Ricky like, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Oh boy, you know what I'm saying? Down the hall, you know what I'm saying? He was hollering, you know what I'm saying? I was like, he was hollering. He was like, yeah, man, he was hollering, you know what I'm saying? I guess, you know what I'm saying, that dude Jamaica, you know what I'm saying, raped him, you know what I'm saying, last night. They said, you know, I mean, like I said, I didn't see anything or anything like that, but this was just one of the things, you know what I'm saying, that goes down in the penitentiary. Anybody could be your seller, you know what I'm saying, they might take advantage of you, they might do this, they might, you know what I'm saying, whatever could have happened, you know what I'm saying, at that time, you know what I'm saying, while you in that room doing your thing, you know what I'm saying, could be the worstest thing, you know what I'm saying, a person can do to you while they're in the cell with you. Just like when I first came in there with him, I read him, you know what I'm saying? When he was at negative, you know what I'm saying, from the door, I mean, that's what he probably did to everybody, was being negative, and then he come back and try to be sweet with you, you know what I'm saying? So that maybe, you know what I'm saying, he could take advantage of you, you know what I'm saying, later on. So you have to be real aware of how people, you know what I'm saying, come at you, you know what I'm saying, in the penitentiary, because they can come at you, you know what I'm saying, in a way to where when they do something to you, you know, they plotting on you. You know what I'm saying, to do something to you versus, you know what I'm saying, trying to help you. They plotting to try to make things, you know what I'm saying, bad for you. So, like I said, if Kent would have knew, you know what I'm saying, the signs and read the signs of everything when he got in the room, you know what I'm saying, maybe something like that wouldn't have happened to him. But I wish that, you know what I'm saying, I would have seen it to where I had better details, you know what I'm saying, on what happened. But that's just what happened, just what I heard, you know what I'm saying. So I'm just going off what I heard, you know. I mean, there's a lot of stories, you know what I'm saying, how, you know what I'm saying, they ripped him up, you know what I'm saying, he ripped him up, you know what I'm saying, and did this. But like I said, I wasn't nowhere around it to see actually, you know what I'm saying, what actually happened to him. But, you know, hopefully, you know, he's all right now, you know what I'm saying. But I know that he gonna be thinking about some stuff, you know what I'm saying, why, yeah. You have to be real mindful of everything, because if you ain't mindful of it, you know, you ain't gonna never know, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna happen. I know, you know what I'm saying, that this story probably ain't the best story, but I mean, it's a story that, you know what I'm saying, that I witnessed something in the penitentiary, and I want people to know that when you go in there, things like that does happen. Like I said, if I wouldn't have, you know, came in there, you know what I'm saying, with that mindset like that, I mean, I could have been like Kent, you know what I'm saying, let him punk me out, you know, and try to do this, and then eventually try to feed me what he was doing, you know what I'm saying, and then trying to talk to me. I mean, I could have been on that bottle bunk, and something like that could have happened to me. But instead, you know, I used my head, got myself out that situation. That way, you know, The next situation I got into was 10 times better than the situation that I was in when I first started. So when you go to the pen, you know what I'm saying, you got to make sure that you on point with everything. Stay up, y'all.